Kazakhstan. I found out we're also now going to Kyrgyzstan. So we thought we were just going to be in Kazakhstan, but it looks like we're going to Kyrgyzstan as well. So Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, followed by Dubai, which I found out that Christine Lamou is going to be there. So I said, hey, why don't you invite Sandra over? We'll take her to dinner. She's like, well, she's already booked the world tour. She's going to be there. I'm like, well, great. Why don't you invite Marie over? And so I don't know if Marie's coming or not. But I said, why don't you invite him over since you're going to be there? But it's great that, we're going to get to hook up with Sandra in Dubai. I know that Maite, who's almost an ambassador out of Camila's group, she's bringing a group of about 20 some odd people there. So that's going to be pretty incredible. So when we get done with that, we're going to the Maldives. We got one of those private bungalows, Danny, above the water. I mean, it's gorgeous too. It's 5-star. I mean, jump off our own back deck straight into the ocean, got our own private swimming pool, all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks. Then we're going to go to Singapore. We got a place at the Arc. That's the three towers, and they got the thing that goes across the top.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. We'll come back home. We got to go to my daughter's graduation, my niece's graduation. Then we are off to Nice, France with you. Then to Monaco with you. Then to possibly to Sicily, Italy with you. Then we're going to Rome, London, back home. And of course, we'll be with you in Las Vegas, Nevada in July 13th. Other than that, we'll just be home.
just another day, right? Just another day in the office. Like Todd, for the people that are here real quick and the one on the live, tell us, how has Travoyum changed your life with all this travel? And do you consider what you're doing work? Is it work what we're doing? Because I think a lot of people, they come, they see a presentation, and they, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't know if I could do this, if I could share this. I'm not an entrepreneur, but I know that it's not work. So let people know real quick here, what's it for you, and how do you see all this travel that you're about to be doing? How is it a hard thing to do?
No, not a hard thing to do. In fact, I got a great quote here for you from the great Steve Jobs, right? Steve Jobs?
Yes.
And his quote is, your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it, right? Hey, guys, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And so for those of you that like to travel, for those of you who like to meet people, for those of you who are not allergic to money, all right, for people who fall into those categories, you have room in your bank account. You're going to find that this is an amazing place. I've gotten to travel the world with Danny Seguin. We've been to Madagascar, Reunion, Mauritius. I've been to France 5 or 6 times with Danny. This will be my second time to Nice, second time to Monaco, our first time to Sicily, Italy together. So I mean, guys, we get to, every time you turn around, you're going to a different city, meeting different people, a different adventure. Life is an adventure. Danny wakes up, he has no idea where he's going to be tomorrow. I've been telling people the story. You were in Tahiti. Hey, Danny, when you coming home? I don't know. I got a multiple 6-figure income from my phone, said Danny, right? I'm on the beach, right? It's snowing in Canada. I'm in no race to come home. Who knows where I'll be next? I buy one-way tickets. Danny buys one-way tickets. He does not know how long he's going to be there or where he's headed next. Every day, life is an adventure. Every day, you wake up and say, man, what do I want to do today? Who do I want to hang out with today? Maybe I'll fly to California and go catch a Laker game on Buddy David. Maybe I'll fly to Las Vegas and hang out with Cherie and Daryl. Maybe I'll go to the training over here. Maybe I'll fly over to France. And again, you never know where you're going to be. And so, guys, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And it's the most incredible, amazing thing that we get to do. We are unbelievably and unequivocally blessed. And we are going through this acceleration curve. People forget that it takes a while to lay a foundation to a business. Again, 16 years for Starbucks to get to 17 stores. 23 years before McDonald's got to 40 franchises when you read the entire account of how they got started. It took Harley Davidson, in their first year, they sold 3 motorcycles. 3. It took Red Bull 3 years before they made any sales at all. Guys, we are in our 12th year that we've begun the cycle where we're going like this. We have people in this company that will make over $500,000 in their second year. Now, don't misread that. They're the first couple to ever do that. That's a record. No one's ever done it before. I'm not trying to imply for one moment you're going to do that. Okay. But we have someone that has done that now. It's part of that acceleration. We have a lady in Kazakhstan, by the way, and her 7th month, her check was $17,335. Let me say that again. 17 grand in her 7th month. By the way, her previous profession, she was a doctor, right? A very professional lady. Guys, there are things that are going on. It's what I call convergence. When you look at the explosion of the travel business and you look at the explosion of people that are looking for an alternative way to make income. The fastest growing segment of the global economy is the gig economy. And my man, Danny Segwinall, is going to teach you how to turn your life into a vacation because, Danny, you were a guy who worked at the hospital. Correct. You worked a normal job. You lived paycheck to paycheck, right? I mean, you weren't destitute, but, like a lot of people, there's a little month left over at the end of the money, right? I got more month than money. And so a lot of people are in that situation. But Danny loved to travel, found the program, became a customer for 1 year. He didn't decide to try to make money. He just wanted to save money on travel. Was traveling all over the place, saving huge money, went to an event where there was tons of people, realized that he paid half the price that they did, thought, maybe I should be selling this. Goes back, decides to tell people his business blows up all over the world, got a multiple 6-figure income from his mobile phone. And so now he travels the world. In fact, guys, if you don't know the story, he was in California, parked his Mercedes in my driveway, proceeded to travel all over the world. And 15 months later, he comes back. Hey, can I get my Mercedes? Like, 15 months. Where you been? Well, I was traveling, having fun. We went to Cabo. We went to Thailand, the Maldives. We went to, Singapore. We went to France, went to Mexico, went to Punta Cana. I mean, the guy went everywhere, right? I mean, unbelievable, right? So, I mean, he's going to teach you how to that kind of a lifestyle, right? How you can have the same thing that's happened for me, that's happened for him, that's happening for people all over the world. So there's no one more qualified than the #1 income earner in the entire country of Canada, Mr. Danny Segwinall.
Woo! Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Todd, for the intro. Everybody say thank you to Todd in the chat. And if you're watching on Facebook, give some love, give some hearts. Todd is an unbelievable leader. You guys have no idea. You guys are getting him as a discount for free when you join our company. He knows everything that is everything about network marketing. He's more than a student. He's guys, you're unbelievable. We're blessed to have you, Todd, here. I appreciate you. I will see you soon, my friend. Yes. Guys, have you heard everything he said today? I don't have to add anything. He told you about, I hope you're not allergic to money. He asked you if you like to travel. What do you guys want me to tell you? Oh, yeah, you want me to show you some slides? You guys want some slides to make it more professional? You want to see some slides? The business is all about testimonials. That's the business that we have. It's all about testimonials, okay? A lot of companies like to say, hey, we'll show you slides. And then you ask them, is anybody taking your products and having results? Does anybody travel with your company? Anybody making money here? Or is it just that one guy that's speaking? Us, we have thousands of people per month traveling all over the world, okay? I am a product of the product myself. Todd just told you the travel he's about to do. I'm leaving in about 10 days on my 3rd trip to Bora Bora. Now, I don't know if you guys know where Bora Bora is, but it's in the middle of nowhere, okay? But it's beautiful. And for some people, Bora Bora is like their dream bucket list. Top 3 on Google. If you search top destination to go in the world, Bora Bora will be right there. I'm going to Tahiti for the 3rd time in less than 90 days, okay? Last time I was there was in February. I stayed there for 3 weeks. I'm going back again for 2 weeks, okay? Why? Because when I went, I talked to some people. They said, hey, Danny, we love to travel. I said, well, guess what? You guys could join Trevorium. And now I got a team that's on fire over there. I do 2 presentations, okay? 2 on the 18th and 2 on the 25th. There's over 400 people that show up, okay, that come to the hotel and see this great, amazing opportunity, okay? I'll be going to Nice, where there'll be 500 plus partners, okay? People that I've joined, that I've traveled, that are making money. I have over 10 ambassadors, 10 women. I'm still looking for the men. Over 10 women making over 6 figures. Some are making $150,000 a year. And we're just getting started. Okay? We're just getting started. We have proof. We get paid every week. No one will ever, you could Google all you want. You'll never find someone say they didn't get their check. And that's very important. There was some hiccups on my paycheck at work. Many hiccups. I've never had a hiccup with my paycheck here with Travoyant. I've been here, I'm on my 7th year. I've let go of my job. I've burned the bridge, okay? I literally set the bridge on fire, just like the fire behind me. I'm 100% committed to this family-owned business, okay? So we travel, we make money. What else do you want? Do you guys have a retirement plan? Well, guess what? The last time I checked, USA Social Security, yeah, they ain't gonna give you that much money. It's just like Canada. You work for 40 years, 40 hours a week, and then you ask for your check, and it's less than you're making today. If you don't believe me, ask anyone, okay, that's retired. They'll tell you you'll earn less money than you're making while you're working. So since you already know you'll have less money, and you currently don't have enough money that you want, what you're gonna do about it? So I'm gonna go quickly over the presentation, okay? Get back to the person that shared this live. If you're here on the Zoom, get back with the person that invited you. Say, listen, I have my $4 a day. I have less than $7 a month to join this business. It doesn't cost a lot of money, okay? It's gonna give you a chance to change and have a better life. So without no further ado, let's get the show rolling. Let me click here. Boom, boom. All right. Now I'm going to pop my face right here so I can see. There we go. All right. Travoyant is the name of the company. Okay. We've been in business since 2013. Okay. We have 2 offices, one in Temecula, California, and one in Madrid, Spain. What does that represent for you? Well, simple. We're a rock solid, debt-free company. Okay. COVID came and it didn't do nothing. We actually doubled in size during the pandemic when people thought travel would be over. Travel is more expensive today. So this is a good time for you to join Travoyant. Like I mentioned, we pay out millions of commission. We never miss a payment to pay our partners. We have a global opportunity. That means we're already today, right now, we're open in 60 plus countries and counting. All right. So quick question for you guys. How many of you got a Netflix membership? And did you know that Netflix does not make any money selling movies? Okay. They make their money with their membership model. Okay. 247 million members. They earn $32 billion in revenue. How? Because of their membership model. You probably have a gym membership. You probably have a Spotify membership. Maybe you might even have a Costco membership. Over 72% of their income is based on their $5 or $10 model for the card. But the question is this: if you have all these types of membership, do you have a travel membership? Well, by 2033, the travel industry is set to hit $15 trillion. It's huge, over 11% of the global economy. People want to travel more than they want to do anything else. Luxury has gone down. People want to have memories, okay? When you talk to someone, when you meet people, the first thing you could say, you could ask them, have you traveled lately? And if they say yes, you're going to say, where did you go? It drives conversation. It makes people smile. So if we go way, way back, the model was, hey, you need to go to a brick and mortar travel agent and they would charge you money to book your travel. Well, thanks to technology, now you can go online on booking.com, Expedia, or a different type of website that belongs to them. That's the new model. But how do they make their money? Do you think it's free? Do you think when you go online and you book that because it's online that it's free? Well, they add their money, their commission on top of the original price, right? It's markup. Simple business model. They don't own anything. They just facilitate and they mark it up. Well, Travoyant, we get rid of the markup. There's no markup. We don't make our money by marking up the price. We make our model. How? Let's go back to the Netflix model. Let's go back to the Costco model. Membership. Simple. That's the question people always ask. Well, how do you guys make so much money if you guys give it so low? Well, we don't make our money from the booking. You could book as much as you want. We make our money with the membership. Travel site is platform number one. It's the first service that we offer you. So when I'm not selling you anything, you already use this same service. You just shop at the wrong store. Okay? You book the hotel that you want, the date that you want, the type of room that you want, in the city that you want. Also flights, car rental, cruises, and activities. Well, when you get the wholesale rates, guess what? You'll save up to 43%, 34%, even all the way up to 70%. And in this case, in the Maldives, that's why Todd is going, because he's going to save a whole lot of money. And what do you do when you're saving money? You do two things. Number one, you have more money in your bank account. Number two, you get to enjoy more on your trip because you have more money for you to do activities. And even better, you might save it for a second trip. The second platform that we offer, that's what sets us apart, because a lot of companies like to have some savings. They don't have net like us, but they'll give you some savings. But we also have Getaways, over 400,000 weeks available. Those are like resorts. Imagine going somewhere for $7 for the week. That comes down to $1 a day. Anybody here on the Zoom or on Facebook have been to 7 nights, 8 days for $7? I don't think so. Now you have access to studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms. Okay, you want to go to Canary Islands? Cabo San Lucas, our own CEO just came back. He paid $400 for a week. I've stayed at the resort that he just went to. And normally it's $7,000, ladies and gentlemen, but he paid $400. What would you do with that kind of saving? How about taking your kids for the first time to Orlando, take them to Disney World? Well, my mom asked me if I wanted to go when I was young. I said yes. And every year since then, I asked her when she's taking me. 7 years old, we're not going. 9 years old, we're not going. 12 years old, we're not going. Why? No money, too expensive. At 15, she said we could finally go. So at 15 years old, I went to Disney. Luckily for my mother, Mickey was still funny to me, and I still had a good time. I told her if I would have turned 16, I don't think I wouldn't want to go. But you could take your kids, your grandkids, for less than $142 for the week. How many families do you know, if that's the only thing we had, we could make a lot of money helping people going to Disney. Now, let's take a look at this room right here. $84 for 1 bedroom suite. Jacuzzi, private room, separate from your living room, separate from your dining room. Washer, dryer, stove, fridge, microwave. It's an apartment. It's a house for $84. Guys, what I'm trying to show you right now, even if you were allergic to money, you cannot be allergic to savings. You're going to make a trip anyway. Book for yourself. Go and believe it. Go and try it for yourself. And trust me, once you're convinced because you did it for yourself, you're going to want to tell the whole world about what we have. The third platform that we have is World Tours. Now, for those of you that come to my Zooms all the time, you know what I'm about to say. Please type in the chat, I deserve. Okay? I deserve. You deserve to travel 4-star and 5-star hotel. Because I know when you travel, you're probably looking at the price. You're like, ooh, 5-star or 3-star? 3-star is less expensive. Ooh, let's pick 3-star. But that's not what you deserve. You work 40 hours a week. Come on now. You work really, really hard. You deserve it. It's your only vacation of the year. Sometimes it means your only vacation in 2 years. You're going to go to 3-star? No, you deserve better. So here with the World Tours, we have about 9 of them per month that you could go, right? 4-star and 5-star hotels like Punta Cana, 4 nights, 5 days for $360, all inclusive. That means all the drinks, all the food, hey, all the tequila shots that you want. Las Vegas, $49. Now, don't get me wrong, Las Vegas, any hotel you book, they're going to charge you some resort fees, and it's about the same price. But now, at least you're getting 4 nights, 5 days for $49. It's less expensive to get 4 nights than to pay the resort fees. If you've been to Vegas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How about go to Prague for $1? 4 nights, 5 days, breakfast included. I don't even think you get a coffee for $1. But now you're getting 4 nights in Prague. Dubai, $1. Now I know what you're thinking. Danny, stop. I thought $7 was unbelievable. It didn't make sense to me. But now you're saying $1. What's the catch? Well, there's no catch. We were able to buy the price down. There's thousands of people that are wanting to book the same room. Travoyum negotiates below the price that we're already getting it. Therefore, you can get it at this marketing price. You know what? I don't ask those kind of questions. When I see $1, I pay. I don't know if you guys are like me. When you go to a store, you see a deal, you're like, I don't care if they made a mistake. It says $1, so I'm taking it. Guys, go on your $1 trip. Go on your $49 trip. Go collect your social proof and share with others. But let me ask you a question. If you're going to Dubai for $1 and you share that on your social media or you share that with the people around you, don't you think they're going to ask you how? Well, if they do, you'll be able to tell them, listen, I joined this amazing company called Travoyum. You have three options. Option number one, well, for $52 a month. $52 a month, you have the platform number one. You book the hotel that you want, the day that you want, the room that you want. And every time you book, we're going to give you loyalty points. What's that? Kind of like a cashback. Every time you use a credit card, you get points, right? We do the same thing. And those points, you can apply them on your flights, car rental, cruises, activities, and hotels. But now I know what you're saying. Danny, I don't want platform number one. I want 1, 2, and 3. Well, then take titanium or platinum. As a titanium member, okay, every time you pay your membership, you'll earn 150 points. Now it's a different type of system. Now this one, you'll be able to use those dollars that you're earning back and apply them to reduce the price and get the rates I just showed you at Getaways and World Tours. But if you want the $1 deals, you need a best membership, which is the platinum membership. Why? More points are applied. You earn more points. And then you get to travel more. But I know what you're thinking. Danny, I don't know, 135, 75. I think I could do 52, but I want the 135. Does anybody would like to have better than free? Type free in the chat. What if you could have the best membership and it costs you nothing? Would that be a good deal? For a limited time, only for today only. I'm just kidding. But let's pretend it was today only. I want people to take action. For a limited time, today only, if you join, you have the whole month of April, okay? If you add your license and you tell 3 people, you have your platinum membership for nothing every single month. Isn't that a good deal? For $79.95, you're going to have a website, back office, marketing videos, training, done for you product. You can even tax deduct a lot of your travel. It's part of your business. It costs less than $8 a month to be in business. And you know what else that you're getting? You're getting me. I'm not charging you guys anything. You guys only have to invite. Every single Thursday I'm here. Every single Tuesday Todd's here. Every single Wednesday Daryl's here. You just have to invite people to take a look at this. If people don't know who we are, then it's not their fault. It's like the first time someone brought me to Costco and said, you need a card. I said, what are you in the card for? I said, oh, it's a membership place. I went in. I'm like, oh, I need to get myself a card. I'm coming back. I can't pretend I don't know I could get cheaper gas at Costco. I no longer put any gas anywhere else. I know I'm awake. Now that you've seen this, how can you go back to Expedia and Booking.com and pay retail? It doesn't make sense. Every single time you're going to refer someone, cha-ching, 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 eventually you become an ambassador. Instead of $50 per platinum, you'll pay all the way up to $110. That means you refer 10 people. You make $1,000. Are you selling anything? No. Word of mouth. Hey, I noticed that you travel. Did you know that you're overpaying? Really? Come and take a look. Let me show you. We offer you wholesale. You're paying retail. It's up to you. You could keep on paying more for the rest of your life. You're not going to do one more trip. You're going to do at least 1 or 2 a year. For the rest of your life, you want to pay $500, $600, $1,000 more for the rest of your life? Come on now, it doesn't make any sense. So every time you refer someone, cha-ching, you tell 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter what language I say. You're going to earn enough money so that it doesn't cost you anything. And you're still getting points. Isn't that crazy? Think about it. You're not paying anymore, but you're still earning points to apply on your world tours and your getaways. But why would you stop at 3? You know what? I'm going to go tell more people. And yes, you could build a team. I hope you're not allergic to building a team. There's a football team. There's a basketball team out there. My favorite team is the Lakers, right? There's hockey teams. My favorite hockey team is the Canadians. There's always teams. I'm not showing you something that you don't know. Just pick what team you want to be on. Well, I choose Team Travoyum, and I'm going to build a team of people that are going to share this amazing service. Well, when you have 16 people, you're making into $400, right, dollars a month and more. 50 people, you're making about $1,500 or more, and it keeps on going and going because we have a daily pay that doesn't stop. Plus, you're getting leadership. That's free. See, this is me, one of our events. I believe that was in Barcelona or Paris. I don't know. I've been doing so many events. This is me and the CEO, David Hart, our CEO and founder. Okay. You want to become an ambassador. I want to help you. I'm not selling you any dreams. I know there's some companies sometimes you'll have a leader and say, you want to make $1 million? You're like, ooh, $1 million sounds good. I'm not going to sell you that dream. I'm going to sell you what I was able to do for myself with no success before. I'm going to share with you what I've been able to help mothers that were minus in the bank account. If they were able to do it, you can do it too. You can become an ambassador. On the picture on the right, I got uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's it for me for Spanish. For 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ladies. One of them was a teacher. She quit her job to do this full time. Okay? 2 of them moved to Dubai. They no longer want to pay taxes in France. Some of them were minus $600 in their bank account. They had to borrow the money. And then they had to say, we don't understand the French that this guy is speaking in Canada. It's not our French. He's all the way across the ocean. In Canada, we're in France. But, what's the worst that can happen? Let's take a chance. And look at them now, making $100,000 to $150,000 a year. They get to go to Louis Vuitton every year. I know you're looking at the picture. You're like, Danny, you're the only dude. I don't know what to tell you. Men are allergic to travel. If they only knew that this was a dominated woman business, all the single men out there would rush, right? Think about it. Every time you want to take a lady on the trip, you're going to save money. I don't know about you, but this is a good deal. This is a 2-for-1. And it's a legacy business. Already we have grandkids earning money because something happened to their grandfather. Passed away. Deborah Taylor's husband is no longer here, but his business is still running. And the grandkids are earning over $15,000 a month. What else do you want? You'll be surrounded by people from all over the world, a community of people that want to help others. You're going to be surrounded by future millionaires and current millionaires. Let me ask you a quick question. What's harder? Save $4 million, earn $4 million at your job, get taxed half, invest at 5% interest to make 10 grand a month, or pay less than $8 a month, $4 a day, tell 3, does it cost you anything, tell 5, you make your money back, tell 10, you have enough partners to become an ambassador. Those 10, they tell 10, you have 100. Those 100, they tell 10, you're making $15,000 a month. What do you choose? Work for the rest of your life to save $4 million, or join Travoyum? This picture right here just represents that it doesn't stop there. You want to become an ambassador 1 time, 2 time, 3 time? Every time you build a team of 400, you can start all over again. When David shared this with me, I said, wait a minute. Are you telling me that I could make $100,000 a month with 4,000 members? Think about who do you know that has an Instagram account that got 10,000 followers and not even making $2,000 a month. Think about all those people on TikTok dancing with 60,000 followers, not even making $200 a month. Over here, if you have 4,000 people motivated, traveling, and saving, You don't have to deal with nothing. You don't even have to do customer support. You're making $100,000 a month. But this doesn't stop there. Because I did and the math shows me that with 40,000 people, I can make $1 million a month. Now we're talking. Now my vision got bigger. Okay? I want to become legendary. I told that to David today, and I told that to Sherry and Heather today. I want to become legendary. Who wants to become legendary with me? The company is already 10 years old. Over. It's a family-owned business. Husband and wife. 3 kids working in the office. We're documented. We have social proof. You're going to gamble a few $100s? Listen, you join today, go on a trip next week. Call the hotel. Hey, do you have my reservation? Yes. Ooh, I was worried. Go, take a picture, do a video. You have everything all the social proof that you need. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this presentation. I don't want to keep you guys long. It's already 9:32. We had a great intro with Todd. It is very simple, guys. We don't need we don't need no FDA doctor to check the ingredients. You're gonna smile. You're gonna have a great time because you're gonna be on the beach somewhere. Hopefully, I'll be on the beach with you. So get back to the person that invited you and tell them, listen, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to travel. I want to save money. I want to make money because it takes money to make money. Remember what I said, okay? You will have less money when you retire than you have today. You have to do something today. And one last thing. This is your heartbeat, okay? This is your heartbeat. Every day, you're blessed that it keeps on pumping. You have no idea when it will stop. So don't gamble and say, oh, I'll join tomorrow. I'll join next week. I'll have a better life next month. You have no idea how many heartbeats you have left. So make sure that you're living your best life. On that, my name is Danny Seguinal. I will see you guys next week. Same time, same bat channel. Get back to the person that invited you and sign up today. Bus mode.